All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. So in today's live stream, we're just going to do a Q&A, question and answer while I play chess. Also, I'll probably highlight some financial news that happened today. Uh, yeah, I looked up some recent financial news. Not much happened today. If we look at the overall markets, I mean, crypto is pretty much in the same spot. I didn't take a look at stocks, so maybe I'll look at that while I'm playing chess. But yeah, not much has happened today. All right, so let's begin. Doo-doo, doo-doo. I'm black. All right, so one piece of news that I see here is Nike reports quarterly earnings. So Nike released its quarterly earnings report with expectations of decreased revenue. So it looks like Nike is not making as much money this quarter, and it could be because of just inflation, right? Everything has gone up in price. So, and honestly, I'm a big sneaker person. I like to I'm not like I don't get like the Jordans and stuff like that, but I do like running shoes and stuff like that. And it's really hard to get a good pair of shoes for under $100. I'm just gonna be honest. Like usually when I get a pair of sneakers, it's like right around that $100 mark. Sometimes I could get shoes for like 80 or 90, but it's typically like 100 to 150. And these are like for typical running shoes. It's not like for any crazy name brand or stuff like that. It's just, decent quality running shoes. It's going to run you 100 and 150. Especially Nike, right? All right, let's see what he's going to do. Should I just take, let's see. I'll just move this over. So it says, yeah, so decreased revenue and earnings reflecting challenges in the retail sector. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are going out and buying shoes these days, especially the middle class. Everything's inflated. And again, just speaking from the guy side, you can't get a good pair of shoes for like less than $100 these days. It's just not there unless you catch like a good sale or you go to like a Nordstrom rack or maybe like a TJ Maxx. But going to like the TJ Maxx and stuff has good, but the thing is like you're going to be there all day trying to find your size. And I wear a size 11, so it's really tough to find my size in TJ Maxx or any one of those like retail stores where they kind of like they just get stuff from other stores and they put it on their rack. All right, so let's see here. Let's just castle. All right. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think Nike is going to be good. I mean, with all the partnerships with these athletes and things like that, I think that's what kind of keeps Nike alive. You always have these good athletes from college that become like superstars, and then they come out with their own shoe line, and then people want to go buy the shoes. So I think overall, Nike is just like Apple. It's not going away anytime soon, but they do have their seasons where it's like, okay, people are like, these shoes are going for $100. I think I'm gonna skip out on buying these shoes this month or this year, or they slow it down and stuff like that. But they usually pick up during like school, like when school picks back up. Usually, parents are going to shop for school clothes, and Nike is one of those places that people go to. All right, so what am I trying to do here? Because this is getting confusing for me. Okay, I think this works. like is going. All right, cool. All right, so that's one. The next one, Boeing secures new orders. Boeing shares saw significant rise due to positive comments from the CFO regarding tariffs and new orders from Japan Airlines indicating resilience in the aero industry. So let's say Boeing shares says here due to positive comments. So the CFO made positive comments on tariffs and new orders from Japan Airlines. I'm not sure what comments they got from that. I'm trying to see how tariffs would positively affect the airlines. You know, I'm just trying to see. They make that. Uh, what the heck? Did they just give me that free piece? Yeah, he resigned. He understood. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? Give me that free piece. All right, we could do another game because I don't. 6 minutes is kind of short, so we could do one more. All right. So what else? FedEx projects earnings growth. FedEx is projected to report 20% increase in adjusted earnings per share and slight revenue growth, with analysts maintaining a bullish outlook on the stock. Yeah, so shipping, mailing, all that stuff kind of never suffers. I mean, people typically, when it comes to that type of business, people typically still need to mail stuff out. That usually doesn't slow down. So, and then those, just like the shoes in the retail stores, I feel like for FedEx, though, the seasons are either like normal business or more business than usual, opposed to Nike, where it's like, sometimes they could go, slow, like business can be slow. I feel like FedEx mailing is just going to be consistent all around. And then they have those areas or those times where people want to mail out more. And it just, they'll get like what we just said, this 20% increase in projected earnings. All right, let me get this out of there. All right, let me do this. All right, this is going to be my last game. See if he falls for it. No, he didn't. He didn't fall for the checkmate. It says U.S. Treasury yields declined. U.S. government debt saw a rally, resulting in lower yields following the Federal Reserve statement on inflation being transitory due to tariffs. All right, lower yields following the Federal. Yeah, they did say that the whole FOMC meeting yesterday about tariff inflation being transitory, being that we kind of know what's coming, but then again, they didn't want to make a decision on it because they didn't have the number. So it's transitory, but we're still waiting on the number, still waiting to see what happens. So that was interesting. Oh, darn it. I did not see that. Now I'm going to have to hustle for this. All right. Darn it, I blundered that. I messed that up. Good job. Um, okay. He gave me a free. He gave me a free piece. No, if he comes down, yeah, he gave me a free piece. Um, this shouldn't hurt me because I got good defense over here. So I came back with it. What's the crack? What's the CRIC? What is that? What's the crack? Uh, I have no idea what that means. Um, it means what? Uh, it means. I mean, I understand Spanish. I know the name is your title is kind of craique. What I don't know. Like, isn't it what like que pasa or something like that? Like, I'm not sure what that's. Or maybe I'm just reading it wrong. All right. Let's see. So. But hey, man, how are you? Nah, it's Irish. Oh, okay. Got it. Um, yeah. Welcome to the channel. The name is just a Spanish joke. Yeah, I know. It's it's not I know I understand Spanish, so I know what it means. So that's why I thought you were trolling. But welcome to the channel. Hope you you know, subscribe and welcome. Mm, all right. Yeah, I'm running out of time here. I'm running out of time. If we're talking finance, what's your position on last week crude draw? The inventory went up, but prices were pressured up to due to about that. Are you talking about crude oil? Yeah, I don't follow. Didn't oil prices um, go up last week? Crude draw. I'm not sure what crude draw is. Um, can you be a little more specific? All right. Crude draw. Yeah, I'm not sure. Are you talking about oil? Got him. He thought he was gonna get me, and I got him. Yeah, oil. My bad, bro. Didn't mean to confuse you. Yeah. So your person is last week. So I think with the tariffs, everything is gonna go up, right? So I'm not sure what country you're in, but we got tariffs here in the U.S. So I think with that, everything's going to go up in price. But prices were pressured up due to distillates. I'm for about a little. Yeah, I think everything is just getting affected by tariffs. So April April 2nd, I think we're gonna get the final say on the tariffs from the new administration. So we're gonna see where that lands us, right? But I'm not like a investor in oil. But yeah, I think it's definitely going to be affected for sure. There we go. There we go. All right. Hopefully I could get the dub. I'm running out of time. There we go. There we go. I think I won. All right. I think I'm good with this. Yes, sir. All right. It's time to end this game here. I got 57 seconds to check him. Perfect. Nope. I got him. Got him. My FIDE scores 1131. There we go. But yeah, so oil. So let's take a look, right? Let's go. Yeah, man, I got that. I can't believe that was, I had to be patient with that. All right, so let's take a look. Let's go to, I'm going to share my screen so we could take a look here to see what oil's doing. All right. So we can, oops, not that one. FaceTime. Let's see. Come on, brother. Yeah, that's fine. The share screen is. Come on. I don't know why it's doing that. It's sharing my other screen. Cover calls, which is fine. I don't have. All right, I'm just looking. All right, I'm going to have to switch it. Give me just a sec. Give me just a sec. All right, so I'm going to have to share this screen. All right, but then I'm going to have to change it. Change. Current app. Secondary display. There we go. And that huge thing, so we got to just... Perfect. All right. I think that's good. All right. All right, so crude oil is up. Can you see my screen? Yeah, you can see my screen. So yeah, crude oil went up significantly. So you're right. 67, but honestly, I think it has to do with the tariffs. Remember, we're placing 25, 30% tariffs on a lot of these imports, exports. So that's probably it. But you know what else went up is gold. So it just actually made a new all-time high Also, by the way, tariffs might make oil prices go down due to worsening economic output. I honestly think we're going to go into a recession in 2026. So I think everything's going to go down in 2026. But I still think, because I'm a big crypto guy, so I think we're going to have this. I think we're going to have a good crypto bull run, one, and then we're going to go into a recession in 2026 or maybe towards the end of 2025. So, yeah. But let's take a look at crypto prices. I haven't did that in a while with you guys. So let's take a look. So BTC's at 84. I honestly think it's consolidated in this area. So here's where I think compared to previous cycles. So if we compare this to the 2020-21 cycle, I think we're right here. You see where in 2021 where we took this dip right here in January. So we took this dip. Now obviously it's a little pushed out because right now we're in March. So every cycle, it's always delayed by like a month or two. So I think we're on this down cycle right here, and I'm not sure if it can zoom in. Okay, yeah, I can zoom in. All right, it's working. Make sure I'm not covering the screen. But yeah, I think we're in this down cycle right here, and the next thing we're going to see is this next leg up. And remember, so BTC went from 32,000 all the way to 52,000. So that's like a 50% increase, which aligns with the price prediction for this cycle, right? Because everybody's saying 150 to 200,000 for BTC, and that's around like that 50 to 60% increase from this 84,000, which would put us like more in that 150 area, or a little bit lower than that, maybe like 140. But a lot of people are predicting 150 to 200. All right, but yeah. That's pretty much it. Let me see if I have any other news. But yeah, to answer your question, I think, maybe oil does go down with the tariffs. Who knows? I don't think they're going to last that long. I think the tariffs, again, they're just a strategy to get people to do what we want them to do, essentially. And again, I don't know what country you're in, if you're in the U.S. or where you're from, but, depending on where you're at, it's definitely going to affect you, right? But yeah, no additional news. The only news that I was talked about earlier were the Nike quarterly earnings. But that was pretty much it. All right. I'm not going to say your name because it's bad in Spanish. But PM, I'll call you PM. Thank you, PM, for joining the live stream. Thank you all for joining the live stream. I'm from Ireland, bro. Oh, nice, man. Appreciate it. Are you subscribed? I hope you subscribe. So I go live every day around 4 to 5. So I'll play chess and then I talk about finance. But then I do a lot of shorts too. Ooh, and hopefully this is not freezing. All right. And so I haven't posted a long form content in a while because I'm going to be changing the way I deliver those. I actually want to give out, stuff that I'm doing with my investments. So I'm working on that. But right now I'm doing the live streams every day. So I appreciate you tuning in from Ireland. I'm not sure what time it is, but appreciate you from tuning in. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.